Hi guys, and welcome to our channel. My name is Malin, and behind the camera you have my husband Alex. We are currently converting a van into a little home on wheels here in Spain where we live, and in today's vlog we're taking you along as we're installing our porthole windows.
Today it is the day to put in the opposite way, the round windows, and we're just measuring up to make sure we get the right spot, because obviously you don't want to get it wrong. Get one here and on the other side get it over here, so we're trying to, or down here. So we spent a long time trying to make sure we get it right, and we're going to cut it soon. Always nerve-wracking. We have finished marking, drawing lines, putting masking tape on top, and we're ready to make the first hole so that I can get the jigsaw in and start cutting. As always, this is incredibly nerve-wracking, and yeah, it's no different to any other time, but the difference is round, and I've got to make actually a round shape and not square, which will be interesting.
We've never made round holes in our window before, so we're super grateful to have our friend Rob here to help us out. He actually makes furniture for a living.
So the first step is to make a couple of holes, incisions with a drill, so we can get the jigsaw in and moving. Moment of truth. I haven't done this for a few months now, since we put the other window in. And which hand, left or right? That's the challenge, which hand? Final cut, look at it, it's just hanging by a thread.
I am really proud of you, you're doing a great job.
Here we go.
Wow! That's it. First hole.
Damage the floor too much.
It looks good though.
Look at that. Oh, I did it in the wrong place.
That would have been a lot of fun.
Wow. So that was it. First window is out. It was actually pretty easy. Just lots of kind of jiggling to get the right angle to do it. But I think
less nerve-wracking than you thought, right?
Yeah, it was right actually. And I think it's actually looked pretty round. So I'm happy with that. There's no straight edges anywhere. So
I think it looks great.
Good job.
That is a really good round hole. And that's where the window is going to be.
How's that?
Yeah, it's good. Nice. Well done.
Super. Off you go. He can have a run around up there. That's all right. Away from the car.
Let's not lose him.
Well, where's he going to go? Up to the muddy patch.
It's a beautiful day today, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the 2nd of February.
So I mentioned we had a friend with us earlier. He's disappeared somewhere. Where's he gone? Where are you, Rob?
I can't bear to get out of here.
Oh, don't hurt yourself. Oh. Here he is. He's stuck inside. Here's Rob.
Hello, viewers.
We met him. Note. Yeah, on a serious note, follow him. He's Light Trapper
on Instagram.
Instagram. He does lots of cool shots, kind of leisure, sports, all sorts, right?
Yeah, did a bit of everything, and picking masking tape off.
He makes furniture as well.
That's why we enlisted his help. He's a bit of a professional. Look at that. Perfect. Almost. Anyway, yeah, so we've
that's me.
That's him, he's out of the picture now. So we've filed them down, made them nice and smooth, and I'm just putting some anti-rust paint on. And while it's drying, we are going to have a coffee, get on the bikes, and go for an 8-kilometer bike ride.
Not me.
Not you. Obviously, we only got 2 bikes. And once it's dry, we'll come back and get back to putting the actual windows in, which is supposed to be the difficult part. I thought this was the difficult part.
No, you did a great job.
That's right, actually. So we're putting in the rubber seals, or we're trying to put on the rubber seals.
I think I've got the technique, Alex.
He's got
to give it a bit of a rock.
Give it a bit of a rock.
I'm pushing a rock.
I'm not doing very well. Oh, sunglasses are off. Come on.
Could be here a while, viewers.
Yeah, come back in an hour or two, right?
Maybe pan round to the lovely Spanish blue sky.
After putting these on, well, almost putting it on, yours has come off.
I'm trying to see if I can get it on tighter, but
it seems that this piece of rubber is actually like this much too short, so it
We've
doesn't join up.
we had nothing but trouble with that company. Have
No,
we,
it's a
Alex?
different company.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't slander. Don't slander them.
It's not the same company. With no names mentioned, but yeah, this is. Oh, look, it came off. Bloody thing. I wanted to show you the distance on this one as well. There's a bit of a problem. Okay, here you go. Here you go. So where this comes together, there's a bit of a dink out of it. I don't know if you can see that, so it doesn't come together perfectly. Oh, we always seem to have problems. We got a roof vent that was broken, had a crack in it. We had to get that changed. The window, Persiana, the big window, the blind came up and down. That didn't work properly. It's just
Gonna be driving around with two holes in the back.
And it's raining.
Yeah, at least you got some
Absolutely
sky.
raining.
Just to make things worse, it's chucking it down.
Could be worse. But what the problem is now, we have two holes in the van and nothing to fill them. The other problem is we now have two holes in the van, and I mean, technically we probably shouldn't be driving anywhere. No.
And two holes don't make a half.
Boom. How does that look?
Yeah, I think it will meet.
Just fit, yeah. If there's a tiny gap, it doesn't matter too much, I guess. But if it's a gap like this, then it matters. We've spoken to the company that sent us these ojos de buey, the porthole windows, and they are going to send us some rubber. It looks like next week, probably, so we've got to drive around like this for a while. So we will see you guys then once we've received the new rubber.
All right then, guys. It has not been 1 week, but rather a little bit over a month.
Yeah, it took actually about 3 weeks for the rubber to come, and then we had a week of really bad, crappy, foggy, rainy weather. So now finally the sun has come out and we are ready to put the two windows in. Finally. Guys, we have spared you the trouble of watching us put this rubber on. Actually, the second time doing it was pretty easy. It just clipped on. I've cut it to the right length and, well, it's almost perfect, but not quite. You know, this world, nothing's ever perfect. So we are now going to put these windows in and it is going to be a professional job. I guarantee it. No mistakes at all. My finger's already hurting. We're only a quarter of the way through, maybe 1/3. This is tricky, but you can see it's going to be...
He needs to get the rubber around this wooden frame, and it's very tight, which is good, obviously.
We're getting there. Slowly. Slowly.
It's so typical, guys. We started off with nice and sunny weather, and then suddenly clouds started rolling in over the mountains and it looks like it might rain. Let's cross our fingers that it won't, because we need to get both of these windows in today and get cracking with the rest of the build, because we are so behind. We've just been too busy, and that's life, you know. What you doing, Mila? Mila, ¿dónde está papi? ¿Tú qué? ¿Ukis? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Dónde está papi?
We've got the first window in, and when we were putting the second one in, trying to put rubber through to the inside where it kind of catches on, the glass slipped out of the rubber on the outside. So now my hands are having a lovely job of trying to put it back in. It's actually quite painful.
You're loving it.
Oh yeah, loving life. Loving the challenge.
Are you loving this van build? This slow van build?
Well, it has its ups and downs, right? Lots of downs lately. Nearly
Is
there.
it working out though?
Nearly there. Okay. There we go. Right, let's go. Make it in a bit. Alright, let's put the wooden frame in.
Yay! Success!
We just wanted to take a second to explain why we have this wooden frame here. Well, on most RVs and camper vans, they already have a wall thickness of at least 1.5 centimeters or so. As this is a panel van, it's only about 3 millimeters thick, so you need to have a wooden frame to hold the window in place. The rubber just sits on top of it, and as you can see, it's very strong and very solid.
Snug.
It's not falling out. That's the main thing.
Guys, the porthole windows are in. We're not really finished yet. We are deliberating whether we should put mastic around this or only fill the little gaps that we have there. We actually think that the mastic might not be necessary because it is super snug. I don't think anything can come in between here. I don't think it's possible for any water to actually get in. What you got?
I've got a gun, a silicone gun, actually, because we have decided that, after lots of thinking actually, we decided that it's a good idea to put a rim around here of the black Sikaflex 710 just to make sure that we don't get any water seeping in. I don't think it's going to go into the van, even if it does get in, but it might end up decaying the rubber or the glass or something, so we just want to be on the safe side.
Or you might get rust between the rubber and the metal.
On the actual metal itself, yeah. So, yeah, we just want to be safe. There's not any space for it to go behind. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it.
This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a messy job.
And then I also need to fill this little hole here, which is a bigger hole than I expected it to be.
Only on that side though.
Yeah.
On the other one it's better.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So Alice put a layer of Sikaflex around this whole window. There's a lot left over, so what you need is a bottle with water mixed with soap, some fingers. You spray your fingers so that the Sikaflex doesn't get stuck, and you try to pull it off. And this stuff, guys, is like chewing gum. So that's quite a fiddly job, and it takes a long time.
Where are we putting it?
On the floor.
On the floor, right. You're going to be picking it up afterwards?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's very environmentally friendly. It's really tricky because the gap between the actual rubber and the metal is so tiny. So I'm basically taking all of the Sikaflex off that we put on and only leaving this tiny thin little layer between. It almost feels like I've taken it all off, like there's no layer left, but I hope it is. You can't really see, to be honest, but it won't look good if we leave too much Sikaflex on there. We're gonna leave you here, guys, so if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like, subscribe to our channel if you're new here, and please don't forget about the notification bell button so that you get notified when we upload our next video.
Also, don't forget to drop us a comment. What do you think to our porthole windows? Do they just look like a smiley face, or do they actually look pretty cool?
I think they look pretty cool. Anyways, this is it, guys, for this vlog. We are forever grateful for you joining us on this journey, so thank you very much for watching from the bottom of our hearts, and we'll see you in the next one. We are currently in Spain, where we are converting a little, no, not a little van. And in today's vlog, we're taking you along as we're importing. Nay?
Wave to the camera, Malin. Wave to the camera. No, be for the video, come on.
Alice, I don't want to. I want to get on with it. And a special thanks to all of our patrons for keeping us motivated and helping us stay on the road. If you too want to become a Patreon, head over to our page. You will find the link at the end of this video and down in the description below.